starting down there. Good morning or good afternoon, everybody. I'm going to talk you through some of the causes of Sheffield floods. Okay, back in 2007, Sheffield flooded very dramatically. Okay, but it's a city constantly at risk of flooding for a number of reasons. So, as you can see, today it's a bit wet, isn't it? Yeah. And of course, the biggest cause of rivers flooding is heavy rain. Yeah. Back in 2007, okay, during that month of June, there was 269 millimetres of rain. If we can just show what that looks like on the ground here, nearly 30 centimetres of rain during the entire month. Yeah, that doesn't look like a lot, but it's a significant amount to fall on the city during that month alone. There was 84 millimetres on one day back on June the 14th. So the ground, the soil was already very saturated. It means it was full of water. So then on June the 25th to 27th, when the major flooding happened, the ground couldn't hold any more water. So we had huge amounts of surface runoff. Now that leads me nicely into my second big cause. Now if you just look down here, we can see that here on the playground, okay, on the yard, we've got a lot of concrete, haven't we? A lot of tarmac. Yeah. This is an example of an impermeable surface. Yeah. And the water's not soaking in. Yeah. We've got all of these puddles around here. Okay. But the water's not soaked in. And when this is on a bit of a hillside, yeah, you see a bit of a grassy slope down here. But if we have hillsides with roads, the water's going to very quickly flow downhill, the surface runoff, into the rivers. Yeah, and that's what happened. Well, that's what happens here in Sheffield. So the water falls on the city, onto these impermeable surfaces, flows downhill into the rivers, and they fill up very, very quickly. Okay. The final reason is a bit about the geography of Sheffield. Yeah, Sheffield has a lot of rivers. Okay, 5 rivers. Yeah, the Porter, the Sheaf, the Rivlin, the Loxley, and they all flow into the Don. Yeah, the River Don, which flows down through Hillsborough into the city centre. So you've got all of those rivers, 4 rivers eventually flowing into the River Don. Yeah, they're adding more and more water to that river, and then as it gets into the city centre, loads of water being added to the river. That's what causes it to fill up and flood. Okay, so many reasons why Sheffield floods. Yeah, it happened once back in 2007. Could well happen again in the future. All right, thanks for listening.